Yo, Green Bay Packers Nation, stop everything right now. What I'm about to tell you is the kind of secret that could shake the entire NFL to its core, and only those who are really plugged in will understand the magnitude of what's happening behind closed doors. Right now, there's an ultra-secret, high-stakes negotiation unfolding that's about to change the game forever. And I guarantee, what I'm about to reveal is just the tip of the iceberg. There's a story so explosive, so colossal, that it might be buried beneath layers of secrecy. But I'm here to pull back that curtain, because I know you're about to witness history in the making. This isn't just another trade rumor, bro. This is something straight out of a Hollywood blockbuster. The NFL's biggest powers are moving pieces in a chess match so intense, so clandestine, that the entire league is holding its breath. I'm talking about a player, a game-changing force who's about to become a Green Bay Packers legend. And trust me, the dude's arrival, it could turn the NFC on its head, smash odds, and ignite a Super Bowl dynasty like never before. You think you've seen it all? Nah, man. This story's just beginning, and the next chapter, it's gonna be epic. But before I spill the full truth, you gotta do me a favor, smash that subscribe button and hit the bell. Only those who subscribe will know the truth, bro. If you're just here to watch a quick clip and bounce, you're missing the fire. This is for the real fans, the diehards, the insiders who live and breathe every second of NFL drama. Because what I'm about to tell you, it's not just a rumor, it's an exclusive. A secret so secret, only a handful of people in the entire league even know it's happening. Now picture this. It's late at night, NFL executives shuttling in private jets across the country, secret meetings in luxury hotels in Manhattan, whispers from billionaire owners, and intense bidding wars happening behind the scenes. The NFL's top brass, people like Mark Murphy and Brian Gutekunst, they're all in, bro. They've been on a relentless mission, pouring millions into one single goal, bringing a superstar to Green Bay that will elevate the franchise beyond what anyone has ever seen. And guess what? The league's biggest rivals, the Cowboys, the 49ers, the Chiefs, they're all in this game, throwing everything they've got, but this is different. This is about a move so audacious, so framed for greatness, that it makes every other NFL blockbuster look like child's play. Imagine the scenes, secret meetings in Miami, where NFL legends like Tom Brady and Bill Belichick are whispering in the shadows, discussing how they could have had this player in their own locker rooms. Imagine the high-priced private jets landing on tarmac, with executives holding encrypted phones, battling for the right to secure this young superstar. The logistics are insane, luxury hotels booked for weeks, players, families flown in for hush-hush visits, coded messages exchanged under the cover of darkness. It's a war, bro, a war for one player whose impact could redefine the NFL landscape for decades. Why? Because this guy, this beast, his name is only whispered in the deepest corridors of NFL power, is about to be labeled a game changer. And speaking of game changers, let's talk about what's at stake here. We're talking about a player with stats that make every defensive coach's eyes pop out of their skull. His name. It's Josh Sweat, 28 years old, a freak of nature, standing 65, and weighing in at 265 pounds of pure muscle. This dude has been tearing up the league in 2025, logging 11 sacks, and some sources even say he hit a career-high 12 during the season. But it's not just sacks, bro. We're talking about 4 forced fumbles, 28 tackles, and enough QB hits to make any offensive lineman question their very existence. The dude's a walking nightmare on the edge, and his impact, it's undeniable. His energy, his explosiveness, it's on another level, a true game wrecker. And yet, despite these insane numbers, Sweat has been playing with a chip on his shoulder. Why? Because no cap, he was only named a Pro Bowl alternate, despite finishing second in fan voting for the NFC with double-digit sacks, dude. That's right, the league's voting system, the Pro Bowl selections, they slept on him. And Sweat, he's steaming because he knows he's that guy. The guy who's ready to take the next step, and now rumors say he's about to be the missing piece for the Green Bay Packers' Super Bowl dream. Imagine that. Josh Sweat in Green Bay, the ultimate upgrade for a squad that's been on the cusp for years, but just couldn't cross that finish line. But man, the real story is not just Sweat's numbers or his frustration. It's the move behind the scenes that could, no, will, shake up the league. NFL insiders tell me that talks have been happening for weeks, maybe even months. Top-level sources say Green Bay's front office, led by the genius GM Brian Gutekunst, has been working tirelessly, pulling strings from every possible angle. There have been secret meetings with Sweat's camp, hush-hush negotiations with the Cardinals, and direct offers that have left even the most seasoned NFL insiders stunned. We're talking about a deal so massive, so unprecedented, that the league's top analysts are already calling it the next big thing. And get this, the number. It's eye-popping. We're talking about a 4-year, up to $76 million contract with $41 million guaranteed. Huge, bro. This is the kind of deal that sends shockwaves through the NFL. Imagine Sweat walking into Lambeau, wearing the green and gold, knowing he's about to be part of a historic chapter. And the best part, the team's front office has reportedly included some wild clauses, incentives for sacks, performance bonuses, and even a secret clause that could unlock an extra $10 million if the Packers win the Super Bowl. That's how serious this move is. They want him to feel like he's not just a player, he's a cornerstone of a legacy. Now, listen close, the mastermind behind this entire operation. It's none other than Brian Gutekunst himself. This guy has dossiers on Sweat that go way beyond stats. They've got film, private interviews, psychological profiles, and projections that stretch into 2030. This isn't just about a signing, bro, it's about making history. Gutekunst, in his own words, "This is the moment to make history," he said in a secret meeting last week, voice unwavering, confidence dripping from every word. The guy's a genius. He sees the future of the NFL and Sweat. Sweat is the missing puzzle piece. It's no coincidence that the Packers are now in talks with Sweat's camp, making their boldest move yet. And you want to know what's crazy? The NFL commissioner himself has been quietly monitoring these negotiations. Word is he's interested. Why? Because the league needs a fresh story, a new dynasty that can challenge the status quo. The NFL wants this to happen. Why? Because they see the potential. They see the Green Bay Packers rising, hungry, with a roster younger than ever, led by Jordan Love, ready to take on the world. And Sweat. He's the final ingredient, the secret recipe that will turn this team into a global obsession. Rivals. They're shaking in their boots, bro. The 49ers, the Cowboys. They're watching their own franchises falter, realizing that Green Bay's about to become the new dominant force in the NFL, and they can only watch from the sidelines, knowing they missed their shot. This isn't just hype, it's a prophecy. Imagine the future, man, a Packers team with Sweat wreaking havoc every single game, tearing through offensive lines like paper, chasing down quarterbacks in a blur of speed and power. The fans, they're already in a frenzy. Social media. Collapsing under the weight of anticipation. Billboards, stadium announcements, jersey drops, it's all coming. Green Bay's about to unveil a new era, a revolution of strength, speed, and relentless passion. The city is buzzing, the stands are already sold out for next season, and the franchise is restructuring everything. New training facilities, cutting-edge technology, advanced analytics. They're going all in on this new dynasty. Now look, the future is crystal clear. Sweat's signing is not just a big move, bro, it's a statement. It says, Green Bay was born to win. It's a symbol of respect, of greatness. Sweat, with his current contract's value, might look like just a number, but in reality, it's a declaration. A declaration that the Packers are not here to play small anymore. No, sir. They're here to dominate, to conquer, to leave a legacy that will echo through history. And Sweat. He is the missing piece, the final key to unlocking a future that was written in the stars long before he was born. So ask yourself, are you ready for the greatest story in NFL history? Are you ready to witness a franchise reborn, led by the beast who's about to turn everything upside down? Because this isn't about just winning games, this is about rewriting the entire rulebook. The Green Bay Packers. They're about to rise higher than ever, and Sweat is the spark. The spark that will ignite a fire so fierce, so unstoppable, that generations will remember this moment as the birth of a new NFL dynasty. Drop a comment, I want HIM or nah. Subscribe and share. Only the real fans get to see the full picture, bro. This story. It's about to go down in history, and you're in the front row. The league's most epic move is unfolding right now, and you're witnessing the beginning of the legend. Because in the end, bro, this isn't just football. This is destiny. The Packers. They were made to conquer. Sweat. He's the missing piece, the hero in the shadows, ready to carry the torch. And trust me, what's coming next? It's bigger than any of us ever imagined. The NFL will never be the same, and the legend of Green Bay begins now.